Welcome to Scale Model Basics. I'm Aaron Skinner. Now, you want to show chipped paint on your model, but your glam rock days are over. You're not Bret Michaels. You don't have any more hairspray. There are other methods, including salt. So let's talk about salt chipping. Things you're going to need: your model painted with the base coat, some salt. I like basic table salt because it's fine enough to get really fine chips, but you can use different types of salt for different effects. You'll need some water, a couple of paintbrushes, and a hairdryer. The first thing you're going to do is take some water on a brush and then apply it. You don't want to work the whole model at a time, and you can sort of target this a little bit so that you're only applying the salt where you want the chipping to occur. Just brush some water on and then take some salt and you just sprinkle it into the wet areas. Blow away the excess, and then take your hairdryer and speed dry the water so that it doesn't dissolve the salt and leave you with less chips and more kind of an unpleasant look. If you look at that and you're not sure that you like where it is, you can take some more water and you can start to push the salt crystals around a little bit, kind of fine-tune the effect. And what you want to do is just do that wherever you want those chips to occur on the model. Once you're happy with the location of the salt and you think it's looking where you need the chips to be, it's to the workshop to paint.
Its official Paint Award-winning figures is now out and available at your local hobby store, your favorite newsstand, or your favorite bookstore. Go there, find it, buy it. You don't want to wait on it. If, however, you'd rather order it direct from us, you can do that from the link below. Inside this magazine, this special issue, you are going to find stories from 10 different authors, all of them excellent figure modelers: Joe Hudson, Matt Mrazek, Anya Shetnina, and more. It's 100 pages of invaluable insights and advice for painting your next figure model. Get on it, get it now. And don't forget, you can subscribe to FineScale Modeler magazine, where you'll get 6 issues a year full of how-to stories from some of the best modelers around the world, and access to subscriber-only content on FineScale.com. Go to this link to subscribe and you'll get a special introductory offer for our YouTube viewers.
So when the paint's dry, it's time to reveal the magic. Take a brush with some semi-stiff bristles, make sure it's dry, and then all you need to do is rub across the salt, gradually removing the crystals. You may need to use your finger on occasion to reveal the paint underneath. Make sure you get all of the salt off. And as you can see, you get kind of a randomized small chipping pattern. You could layer this by adding another color, adding more salt, or you could refine it with a sponge or a fine brush and the darker color as well. So that's a quick look at the simple techniques involved in using salt to chip your paint. Now, Obviously, I didn't paint the entire model. I didn't put salt over the entire model. If this was a real project, I would have spent a lot more time getting the salt adjusted and refining the look. One of the things you can do with this is layer the effects. A good example of that is this model of Boba Fett's ship that I did for a project for the magazine several years ago. This has multiple layers of paint. One of the things about this is it takes a little bit of planning. You're going to want to be sure that you have put down your first layer of paint, put down the first layer of salt, spray your second layer of paint, put down another layer of salt if you need to, which I did in this case, and then put down the next layer of paint, and then you can remove all of the salt at once. One of the things to know is that this will work with any kind of paint, whether it's acrylic, lacquer, or enamels, unlike hairspray where the top layer has to be acrylic, so that makes it a little bit more versatile. It's a great way to show chipping on your model for a well-seasoned finish. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.